The midday moonlight matinee continues after the break.
The Sci-Fi Channel is recruiting.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Your galaxy needs you.
Talking about war.
To fight on the frontier.
It's just undergoing strength.
To pioneer new territory.
What the hell am I doing here?
To maintain the peace.
You are accused of high crime.
Do you have what it takes to be a Space Ranger? Space Rangers, Tuesday, 10 after Dark Skies.
Captain's log, stardate, present day. If you're a Star Trek fan aged 18 or over and you want to boldly go where no other credit card has been before, call 0845 60 44460 now for the MasterCard credit card that's out of this world.
Greetings. If you apply now for your official Star Trek credit card, you can receive a card that has no annual fee in the first year. And if you use it regularly, no annual fee ever. And it has a very competitive APR.
Call 0845 60 44460 now, and we could transport you a credit card that is welcomed at millions of outlets throughout the universe. This card is a must for any Star Trek fan or higher life form. Call 0845 60 44460 now to get your Star Trek credit card, and you too can live long and prosper.
The innocent
Lights weren't all. Not the worst.
are prey.
No known predators capable of such meticulous work.
Incubation breeds fear.
God help us. Get away from it!
He's just a little boy.
Humanity is removable. Dark Skies, tomorrow, 9, Sci-Fi Channel.
You're watching the Midday Moonlight Matinee on the Sci-Fi Channel. The Midday Moonlight Matinee continues after the break.
Captain's log, stardate, present day. If you're a Star Trek fan aged 18 or over and you want to boldly go where no other credit card has been before, call 0845 60 44460 now for the MasterCard credit card that's out of this world.
Greetings. If you apply now for your official Star Trek credit card, you can receive a card that has no annual fee in the first year. And if you use it regularly, no annual fee ever. And it has a very competitive APR.
Call 0845 60 44460 now, and we could transport you a credit card that is welcomed at millions of outlets throughout the universe. This card is a must for any Star Trek fan or higher life form. Call 0845 60 44460 now to get your Star Trek credit card, and you too can live long and prosper.
Decoding incoming transmission.
It's not bad at all.
Images and sound.
Perhaps it is.
Alien in origin.
Your ignorance makes me ill.
Unpredictable.
This is a nightmare.
Unearthly.
It is all too real.
Unknown.
Incredible.
Source located.
Others of our kind want to come.
The Outer Limits interrupt transmission. Today, 2, Sci-Fi Channel.
Christmas fair, Park Campers, all your favorites will be there. Park Campers, shopping vouchers for the high street. Park, all your family you can now treat. Park Campers.
To become a Park Campers agent for Christmas 1998, call free on 0800 58 68 78 to receive your free catalogue. Pay from only 50p a week. Spread the cost over 45 weeks. And as a Park agent, you could receive a free gift and earn up to 25% commission. You could even win a share in our £30,000 free prize draw. So call free on 0800 58 68 78 to become a Park Campers agent for Christmas 1998.
Park Campers.
Park Campers, the biggest Christmas savings club in the land.
Incoming signal. News awaiting transmission. You're watching the Midday Moonlight Matinee on the Sci-Fi Channel.
From the mind that created The Martian Chronicles and Fahrenheit 451 comes a world that hides from light.
Nobody gets out alive.
And breathes in darkness.
Madness.
Monsters.
The award-winning Ray Bradbury Theater, next on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Access tonight's transmissions. Sightings at 8. Space Precinct at 10. And Friday the 13th at 11. Coming transmissions tonight.
My feeling about this movie is I wanted to make a comic book film, unlike others that have been made. I wanted to bring Spawn to life and bring this world and feeling and texture and style of Spawn to life. So necessarily it was kind of a dark piece, this sort of gothic, yet contemporary and somewhat futuristic world. There were lots and lots of sources that have inspired me over the years. I would say even as far back as movies like The Fly and Forbidden Planet, the original Fly, were movies that I saw as a young child that really have a big impact on me in terms of the cinema. I wanted there to be a lot of humor, this perverse, malicious humor. I mean, again, the villain in Spawn the Clown is sort of a classical villain in this kind of sense. He's very evil and dark and threatening, yet he's funny.
I say destroy the cosmos, ask questions later. I don't mind being short, fat, and ugly, but pay sucks.
We borrow liberally from classical sources like Dante's Inferno, from things like the Bible even. I mean, in a lot of ways, the story of Spawn is almost like a story of Job. It's an interesting analogy. I know that in the U.S. there's been a little bit of concern almost between, or concern about this Christian symbolism and the reaction of the public. But really, at its heart, Spawn is a positive story. It is a story about a tragic figure who's put in a difficult situation who rises above it, and that's why Spawn is a hero.
You sent me to hell, Jason. I'm here to return the favor.
It really is connected to the world of fantasy. And for me, Spawn has elements of fantasy and elements of science fiction in that sense. Things like the transforming abilities of the creature, Clown the Violator. Spawn is coated with this living creature that protects him, is connected to his nervous system. That is definitely a science fiction idea. The evolution of digital filmmaking, I think, is a very important one because it allows us to make films we couldn't make before, create characters and settings that we could not have done in the past. And there's no doubt in my mind that a film like Spawn could not have been made 5 years ago. It could not have been made even a year ago without much more cost and time. And really the flexibility of these new filmmaking techniques is you know, I love them. It really frees us a great deal. But things like the Cape, things like the Violator, things like Hell could not have been done without computer animation. This is my first feature. It's a rather ridiculous situation. I had a dog. I had 2 young children who were only able to work limited hours. My 2 leads had to wear prosthetic makeup, which took 3 hours to put on, which they complained about incessantly.
Oh, that hurt for real. Okay.
So it was a very complex movie to create, and it was very hard to accomplish given the time and money that I had. In fact, one of the things about the movie, if you see it, every single dollar is up on the screen. It's really, it feels like a big picture.
The innocent.
Lights weren't all. Not the worst.
Our prey.
No known predators capable of such meticulous work.
Incubation breeds fear.
God help us. Get away from it!
He's just a little boy.
Humanity is removable. Dark Skies, tomorrow, 9, Sci-Fi Channel.
It's a bigger novelty than your navel.
Rugrats!
He can talk!
A rather unusual.
Toppy, I think she's got off a rocket.
Generous.
It's none for all and all for me.
Reasonable.
Hey, Mega, huh? Why are you picking on me?
Adorable.
This ought to be good.
Talented. And shy.
Can I play with Chucky's toys?
Sure, Angelica.
Or are they? Join the Rugrats this afternoon at 4:30 on Nick.
When you're in the saddle, as long as a Huggies Ranger, you need dryness and comfort. Big Chief Very Dry joined the Huggies Rangers too. Oh, simple really. With their Stay Dry system, they're the driest Huggies ever. That's how the wet was won, and these Huggies Rangers stay really dry.
Would the real Brian Still from Half Price 3P Sweets please stand up?
We're sorry for the loss of your picture. Here's some music.
Half-price sweets are simply the cheapest.
In half-price sweets, we sell only top-branded furniture, but at the lowest prices around, on interest-free credit with immediate delivery from stock.
Half Price 3P Sweets. There's a store near you.
Half-price sweets are simply the cheapest.
It's wonderful. It's Nickelodeon.
Il tigro.
No.
Rice Krispies then?
How do you do, Rice Krispie?
Don't take off without Kellogg's variety. Another little...
Are you looking for a change in your career? Well, if you are, then tune into Channel 17 Arcade. Local recruitment agencies advertise their... career prospects moving.
Oh, you know, like you and me. All inventions for 1995.
No, that's tragic.
Acorn squash casserole for dinner.
When your mom wants to get to know you, there's nowhere to hide.
And that's your weekday afternoon highlights. Today, only on Nick. Nickelodeon. It's cracking.
Now all you budding artists, send in all your artwork to
Nickelodeon.
Free Post,
London.
W1E.
1E.
And be sure to mark our names on the top. We are Bogey.
And Rudy. Sorry, forgot there for a minute.
Anyway, coming up right now on Nickelodeon, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Nickelodeon.
Life in the 90s can have many problems, especially if you're a kid.
There will be a surprise examination tomorrow.
But answers can come from unusual places when you have a dog like Wishbone.
Wishbone? This yappy little dog?
Escape from the troubles of today and leap with Wishbone into a magical world of books, where there are damsels to be saved, mysteries to be solved, love can conquer all.
I'm in love!
So unleash your imagination and join Wishbone this afternoon at 5:30.
Rising up with the eye of a tiger.
Nice try.
Took my chances with the tipster. Now I'm back on my break, Tony.
You got it.
Hey, play for the court.
You're on.
Rising up to the challenge of our
We did it!
When you've had a great game, there's nothing like the great taste of Frosties as part of your nutritious breakfast. Kellogg's Frosties.
They're great!
Uncover the mystery.
You are so real.
Live the adventure. From the writer of E.T., The Indian in the Cupboard.
A At Artingstall's traditional family butchers, you know your meat is fresh from the local market herds. With a full range of naturally reared poultry, specialty game, and an extensive range of delicatessen products, you're spoiled for choice at Artingstall's. Try our home-cooked meat, pies, sausages, and even haggis is available at the butcher shop that offers you choice, quality, and that personal service. So come to Artingstall's Family Butchers, High Street, Chipping Sodbury, near Bristol.
Under the bed is the best place there is.
Apart from Nickelodeon, of course. See The Legend of the North Wind, Christmas Day at 3:30.
There's a magical place, we're on our way there. With toys in the millions all under one. It's called Toy Bar.
If you go down to the woods today, remember to take Teddy and Tiny. Teddy's backpack is brimming with everything for a picnic, and there's an enchanting storybook to read. The Adventures of Teddy and Tiny from Tomy. Toys R Us price $16.97.
Millions sets every all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us, Toys R Us, Toys R Us.
Would the real Brian Still from Half Price 3-piece suites please stand up?
We're sorry for the loss of your picture. Here's some music.
Half-price suites are simply the cheapest.
At half-price suites, we sell only top-branded furniture, but at the lowest prices around, on interest-free credit with immediate delivery from stock.
Half Price 3-piece suites. There's a store near you.
Half-price suites are simply the cheapest.
And a 2, and a 3. Nickelodeon. It's music to your ears.
Coco, that's me!